Hey, 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 and welcome back, you all. And for those of you who had an opportunity to watch my previous video about the cash withdrawal slips, it dawned on me once I started to fill it out. I was like, dang, the teller really doesn't need all of this information. So what I am about to do now is kind of shrink it down a little bit and remove all of the unnecessary information that I will take with me to the bank, because again, at this point, I really don't I'll probably continue to use these little slips for myself, but then I'll transfer it perhaps to maybe just a smaller, more condensed version of this, because like I said, the teller doesn't really need all of this information. So like, they don't need to know exactly what each cash fund is for. So what I'll probably do is just delete this column here, and then I'll switch all of the monetary amounts to this column, and then I'll do, let's see, you all are literally doing this with me in real time. Yeah, this just makes more sense, at least for that purpose. Again, I'll probably, because I did print quite a few of them, I'll probably keep them, and then I'll just delete that, and I'll just say denominations. Don't judge me, okay? And then we're going to go here. I'm going to still use the total column because it's necessary. And then, I mean, honestly, I don't even know. I think I only need like 2 columns. So when I go there, I'll only need, yeah, like, so let me merge this. Merge this. I think I'm gonna only need, let me see, just do like that, and then I'll merge these. So let me see if it'll let me do it. Probably not. So just merge these, and I'll put my total. And at this point, because I don't, you all are literally working through this with me in real time, and I'm just feeling like I don't need, delete, no, these are columns. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of append it here. Just put an extra space in between there, and that way when I go to the bank, so this will just be blank. I'm gonna make this white, and again, you all, I'm working this thing out, okay? So I'm just gonna make it white, and then I'm gonna remove no borders here. Then I'll throw my borders back here. Just bear with me. And then I feel like I'm gonna just make this, let's make it a little smaller. Actually, I'm just gonna delete that. So when I go to the bank, it'll just be, so this is probably what I'll take with me and pass along to the teller. And since it is so little, because I only want, so when I print it, actually, let me delete this now. This is what it's going to look like. So again, this will be for me. So as I write things out, I'll know exactly what, I'll know exactly which denominations I need for each category, right? So when I go to the bank, I would just take this portion with me. So, and I don't need total twice. So I have my ones, fives, tens, 20s, 50s, and hundreds. So basically I will be taking this row and putting it over here, but I'll use this when I do my cash envelope stuffing, right? So it's like because I haven't really started with my paper pen budget just yet, my worksheet. So this will help me for the time being. Again, you all, for some of you, it may not work. It may not make sense to do this, but I think for me right now, this is the route I'm going to go. And then I'll continue. I'll just paste everything down. So, boom, give me a row. All right, so it looks like now I'll probably only get 3 on a page, which is totally fine. And then I'll save it. But I wanted to come back and let you all know that after I recorded that video, and thank you again for your patience, you all, I realized that I probably didn't need to take this entire table with me to the bank. Okay, so there's that. You all print it and then enjoy. And you, like I said before, you can be as creative as you would like with these tables. You see that you have the so if you change it, because I didn't necessarily separate it, and I don't want it to merge. If I were to delete this column, it's going to merge, and I don't have time for all that extra, you all. I'm just being as basic as possible. I'm sure I could figure out how to do it and then still keep the space in between, but nonetheless, this will serve its purpose, because once we print the actual table, you won't be able to see the lines, because the dashed lines, basically that's just a grid line for you to know what you're doing. Otherwise it won't appear on the screen, I'm sorry, on the paper when you print it. All right, you all, I hope this was helpful and that it makes sense. I will speak with you all again really soon. Bye for now.